The huge lesson in dirty dishes. How small actions build an extraordinary life. Have you ever noticed how the simplest tasks in life can become the biggest mirrors of your soul? A lot of people think transformation only happens during big events. But the truth is, it starts in the quiet of your daily routine. A friend once asked me, "Lucas, why do you always talk about common stuff like doing the dishes, making your bed, or sweeping the floor?" And I replied, "Because that is exactly where mediocrity begins, and where it can also be defeated." When you look at a sink full of dishes, you're not just seeing dirt. You're looking at a challenge, a silent test of who you choose to be when things get annoying. It's a living metaphor. The dishes represent everything you put off, everything you think is too small to deserve your effort. Mediocrity doesn't arrive like a storm. It sneaks in like one glass left in the sink day after day. It whispers, "Leave it till tomorrow." And that's how the build-up starts. Of dishes, of excuses, of abandoned dreams. Now stop and think. How many areas of your life have piles of dirty dishes waiting for you? Things you ignore. Small responsibilities that seem insignificant, but are actually stealing your greatness? The just today lie is a trap. You say, "I won't do the dishes today. I'll do everything at once tomorrow." But tomorrow comes, and with it, a bigger, heavier, uglier pile. And I'm not just talking about plates. I'm talking about the dreams you don't write down, the conversations you avoid, the opportunities you let slip by because today isn't the right time. You know the biggest danger? You get used to it. The human brain is a master at normalizing what should bother you. A dirty sink today, a postponed goal tomorrow, a buried talent the day after. When you look at that pile, you have two choices. See a problem or see an invitation. An invitation to not let the small stuff become gigantic. The amazing thing is that deep down, it's not about the dishes. It's about identity. Who are you when no one is watching? The kind of person who does what needs to be done even when they don't feel like it. Or the kind who puts it off and convinces themselves it doesn't matter. Because the simple truth is, life is built exactly in those invisible details. When I moved to a new city, I discovered that a river that ran through it used to be full of life. People used to swim, fish, and celebrate along its banks. Today, it's just a dirty trickle cutting through the asphalt. No one killed the river all at once. It died slowly. A little bit of garbage here, a little bit of neglect there, until one day no one remembered that river was once pure. Life is like that. Dreams don't die suddenly. They become stagnant waters because we allowed little bits of dirt to pile up. Discipline is what keeps the flow clean, constant, and alive. Doing the dishes today is stopping the river of your life from rotting tomorrow. It's about not letting the simple stuff be neglected, because the simple stuff is the foundation of the extraordinary. Look inside. Is there a river in your life that's dying? An area you stopped caring for because you thought it was too small? Maybe today is the day to clean up that water. The discipline you practice in a common chore is the same one that builds empires, strong families, and stories that inspire generations. A lot of people think discipline is a prison. I say it's the exact opposite. The more disciplined you are, the freer you become. When you keep the small things in order, you create space for the big ones. When you don't have to fight piles of plates, overdue bills, or broken promises, your mind opens up to what truly matters. Doing the dishes isn't about cleaning plates. It's about cleansing your soul from the weight of procrastination. It's about proving to yourself that you have control over your life, not the other way around. Freedom isn't about only doing what you enjoy. It's about doing what needs to be done so that one day you can choose more than you can imagine today. Discipline is the bridge between who you are and who you dream of being. Every washed plate is a brick placed on that bridge. Every conscious choice is a step toward a life of purpose. What are you letting pile up today that will cost you more tomorrow? In the beginning, doing the dishes seems like a meaningless chore. But there's a magical moment when you decide to do it the best you possibly can. Not because someone will see it, not because you'll post about it, but because you've chosen that nothing in your life will be done halfway. That is the mark of people who build legacies. They don't do anything half-heartedly, not even the invisible things. Have you ever tried transforming a simple act into an act of excellence? It's not about the plate. It's about the standard you set for everything. Deep down, every sink you clean is a reminder. Someone who refuses to be mediocre lives here. This silent choice creates ripples that hit every area of your life. The way you wash a plate is the way you build a dream. The simple habit of doing the dishes is a living metaphor for something much bigger. The life you are quietly building. Don't underestimate the small acts. They are invisible seeds that over time turn into forests of purpose, discipline, and freedom. Today, when you look at any small task, remember, it's not about the dish, it's about who you choose to be while you wash it. Now I invite you to make a pact. Starting today, no dishes, whether in the sink or in your life, will be allowed to pile up. You will choose to face every small responsibility as an act of greatness. If this message spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear this today. And don't forget to subscribe to the Echoes of Infinity channel, because here we turn the ordinary into the extraordinary every single day.